Srimatre Namaha, Sri Rama Raksha, Sarva Jagat Raksha, Melchizedek cloister, eieyani Master Council. Today's topic is that, and before getting into the topic, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us in bringing out the secret content to you all. There's a little bit of background disturbance there, and I ask you all, request you all to ignore the background noise and focus and concentrate on my verse. Okay, I'll add the photo of my writings in the thumbnail so you can see whatever I'm saying here, and you can ask me something if you want to ask in the comment section. And if this is your soul calling and if this resonates with you, you will definitely ignore the background and you will focus on what's more important to you. Okay, the priorities, right? The priorities matter. So choose your priority and focus on every word, each and every word very carefully. You never know, right? It might be important for you, for your awakening. So Melchizedek cloister, eieyani Master Council. Who are these people? These people are also called as Sirian Council or Azurite Council. Okay, so mostly if you might have heard about the words called as Sirian Council or Azurite Council. Okay, so these people are only called as Sirian Council or Azurite Council, and even if you did not hear these words any time in your life before, it's okay. Okay, even if this is your first time listening to these words, and if you are resonating with these words, then you gotta do something with these words and these these frequencies on consciousness. So stay tuned. Okay, stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you remember yourself more and more and you awaken yourself more and more, okay, through this kind of information, okay, through this garden information, right? So these Sirian councils or Azurite councils, these beings are none other than the Melchizedek cloister, eieyani Master Councils. Okay, you take any name, eieyani Master Council or Sirian Council or Azurite Council, it's one and the same thing. They are appointed by the yanas into the density 5. Okay, in my previous videos where I explained about the Maharata text, okay, there I told you about yanas and all these things. Okay, so you can check out that video. In my 15-dimensional time matrix also I explained about yanas, you can check that out. Okay, so these yanas, they appointed Melchizedek cloister, eieyani Master Council into density 5, which is the Rishi identity of consciousness, which is the dimension 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so these beings are coming from the dimension 13, 14, and 15, and it is a primal light fields. Okay, so they are the emerald order Elohai, Elohim, Bruno. Okay, they are Bruno Rishis. They incarnate into density universe through Cyrus B Azurites. In one of my previous videos I told you that, if your costume is very much of that of a high frequency, and if that cannot accumulate into the lower worlds, then what will happen is you have to change your costume in some intermediary level, and then there again you have to take that intermediary level costume, and then you have to come to the earth realm again. You are changing the costume of that human body, right? So here it's like there is a intermediary place, which is the where they incarnate into the density universe through Cyrus B Azurite. So Cyrus B Azurites is that intermediary level. Okay, these beings, they are coming from higher worlds, and then they are getting into the Cyrus B costume, Azurite costume, and then they are entering into the different places where they have to go. Okay, so these beings are the blue skinned beings. Okay, blue skinned, feline, land water mammal, avian, humanoid, hybrid, Azurite, eieyani gray line lineage. Okay, these are eieyani gray line lineage people. Okay, they are the eieyani lineages. Okay, so they incarnate through Orpheum, angelic, human, indigo, children, type 1, eieyani gray line, and they are the bridge between the yanas and the guardians in our time matrix. So they act like a bridge. Okay, they are the bridges themselves. Okay, so they are the intermediaries between the guardians and the yanas. So they are like a bridge. They connect the two worlds. They connect the realms which are above them, and they connect with the realms which are below them, and they act like intermediates, and they act like a bridge between the higher god consciousness and into the other end of the bridge. They are like a bridge which are connecting the two portals, which are connecting the higher worlds which are above them, and they are connecting the lower worlds which are below them. So they are like the bridges, right? So they are the bridge between the yanas and guardians in our time matrix, and the eieyani elder council for the crisis intervention, they have appointed them. Okay, so these beings, they incarnate when there is like a severe like a shift in the consciousness. There is a mass level of ascension which is happening on the earth realm, or there is some kind of major changes, okay, major changes which are happening at the mass level, then only these rishi beings, they incarnate, they are here on earth to bring some kind of a mass change, huge shift in the consciousness, huge shift in the collective, okay. How the ancient rishis will be. So these ancient rishis, whenever you take a story of any rishi, so they have done something which is really which really changes the entire consciousness of the human collective, on a large scale, okay. They gift to humanity something which will be very beneficial for the humanity. So, okay, so rishi identity of consciousness is like that, okay. So whenever these beings, they incarnate, they bring huge shift in the consciousness of wherever they incarnate, and huge shift in the frequency of wherever they incarnate, and they come with a huge purpose, and so their life will also be will be very different from other people, okay, other races or other DNA templates, because they have so many things to do. They have a huge purpose on themselves, and they come with a responsibility, and right from the childhood they feel like they have huge responsibility on themselves, even though they don't know what kind of responsibility they have. But the ascension journey is also like a very different, they have to go through a strict training kind of a thing, because they have to do a lot of things for wherever they have been placed. So it's like that. So they are coming for crisis intervention. You can understand by this term only, crisis intervention. So they are stopping some kind of a crisis there, okay. They are intervening to stop that crisis. So it's like that. So they are appointed by elder, they are themselves the elder eieyani councils, and they themselves are the elder eieyani councils in the higher realms, and they incarnate in the lower realms. It's like the higher self is the elder eieyani council, and their lower self is the incarnate identity, and they are doing their crisis intervention thing by connecting with their own higher self. It's like that, okay. So they are having the full 48 strand DNA template with them. They are the beings who are coming from the ekartic level of ekartic energetic matrix directly into the densities. So they are the ekartic ascended masters, they are the blue flames, they are having the 48 DNA strand template, they are having the highest DNA template, okay. So they oversee the guardians of all the 12 stargate primary 12 stargates. So whatever all primary 12 stargates are there, and all the guardians who are the guardians of the 12 primary stargates, and these these guardians of the all 12 primary stargates, and these are overseen by the Melchizedek cloister eieyani master council. So Melchizedek cloister eieyani master council, okay, they oversee all the guardians of the all the primary 12 stargates, okay. They promote the Emerald Covenant Co-Evolution Agreement Peace Treaty here, okay. So they here I mean to say is not here on earth. I mean to say that they promote the Emerald Covenant Co-Evolution Agreement Treaty, okay. Wherever they are, in whichever realms they are in, wherever they are incarnated, they are promoting these Emerald Covenant Co-Evolution Agreement Peace Treaty, and they are the Melchizedek cloister who are helping people in their ascension programs, and also in the bioregenesis programs. And there will be sometimes huge chunk of things where people have to heal, or they are the people who need the bioregenesis programs. And these Melchizedek cloister eieyani master council beings, they help even the beings who are going through the bioregenesis program. They help even the beings who have a large chunk of things to clear, large chunks of things which are needed to be healed, okay. So these beings, they are already from that oneness consciousness. Their teachings are based on law of one, and their teachings are based on, they give the inner crystal teachings. So these beings consciousness is really very high. They are not like a dark side or light side, not like that. They are like already above light and dark, okay. These beings are already in that 0 point, and they act like that of that 0 point. They act like that of a the observer point of view. They help both the light beings and dark beings. They help everybody whoever is coming in contact, whatever the purpose they have, and whoever is whoever they have to help. Okay, they don't have this separation, the wall of separation and all these things. They work from the law of one point of view. They have the observer point of view. They work from the 0 point. They doesn't have that polarity, that duality. Okay, they are already non-dual. They are beyond the polarities, and that because they are beyond the polarities and they work like that of beyond polarities, and they just try to increase and the frequency and consciousness of whatever, wherever they are. Okay, so their purpose is really huge, and they will be going through so many challenges before they can actually do the purpose, and they'll be going through even lifetimes and incarnation, so many incarnations of learnings and lessons and teachings and trainings to become who they are, to embrace the purpose, and to be in their position of helping to others and providing help to the beings of the earth, or to provide help to the all other beings also sometimes. Okay, so these are the Melchizedek cloister eieyani master council beings. And okay, so sometimes based on what kind of purpose they have, they sometimes incarnate on earth too. It again depends, as I already told. They have a very specific mission, and they only come during some specific times for some specific purpose. They don't incarnate again very frequently. They incarnate very rarely, and they don't have so many like human incarnations like that. Very rarely they have some incarnations, and in those incarnations also they have to do a lot of work, and their journey will be very, very difficult and strict and also they have to go through a lot, and they have to do a lot also. Their purpose is really huge when it comes to doing the purpose, and when it comes to playing out their role. So this was all about Melchizedek cloister eieyani master council. Hope you like this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shri Ramaraksha Sarva Jagat Raksha Shri Matre Namah.